class will be our arm balancing class, moving towards crow pose. So we're working into the shapes, rounding into the back, feeling our knees connecting to our upper arms, and where we need to look and how we need to lean to move into crow. So we'll begin lying on our backs with the soles of the feet together, knees dropping out into a butterfly pose, and gently easing back. You can raise your arms down alongside you, palms facing up. As we just relax into the legs, letting the knees drop down, finding a gentle opening into the hips. Taking the next few moments, connecting with your breath and grounding here on the mat. Slowly, we close the knees and hug both knees into the chest. Hugging the legs in for a nice big hug, and maybe allowing for a gentle rock from side to side. Then placing the hands just below the knees onto the shins, we're going to draw some nice big circles with those knees. Opening the knees apart and circling around. Then changing direction and doing those hip circles, moving back the other way. Bringing the knees together, float the feet up to take hold of the outer edges of the feet, bringing the knees wide out to the sides to find your happy baby pose. And here again, you can allow for that gentle rock side to side if that is feeling good. Really feel the knees drawing down onto the sides of the body as we rest back through the head and shoulders. Keeping the right knee drawn in, ground the left foot to the mat, and deepen that happy baby through the right side. With your left hand, take hold of your right foot and bring your right shin across your body into a lying down pigeon pose. With the right hand, you can gently guide that right knee out to feel a nice stretch into the hips. And you may want to add on a little rock side to side, feeling into that stretch. Back into our single leg happy baby, right hand, right foot, drawing the right knee down. And bringing your leg across back to your lying down pigeon, feeling into that hip. Float the left thigh up to connect with your right ankle for a lying down figure four stretch, either taking hold of the back of your left thigh or around the left shin. Taking a few deep breaths here. Then opening the arms wide out to the sides, twist the legs over towards the left into a twisted figure four, turning your gaze over towards the right. We roll the hips back to the center and float the feet up back into your happy baby, gentle rock side to side. Holding onto the left foot this time, the right foot grounds, and we're deepening that happy baby stretch there on the left. Take hold of your left foot with your right hand. Bring the shin across into your lying down pigeon, gently pressing that left knee and thigh out. Gentle rock into that hip. Move back into single leg happy baby, opening the left knee out. And back across, lying down pigeon. Feeling that rotation in the hip. Floating the right thigh up, we find our lying down figure four stretch, either taking hold of the back of the right thigh or around the right shin. Resting back through your shoulders, no tension in the neck. Breathing here. And opening the arms nice and wide out to the sides as we twist the legs over to the right to find your twisted figure four. Gently turning your gaze over towards the left. And then we're rolling back into the center, floating the legs up towards the ceiling. Cross the right thigh over the left thigh for cow face legs. Lift and reach your hands forwards. Either take hold of the shins, drawing the feet out to the side, or you can take hold of your heels or ankles and take those legs out a little wider. Resting back through the upper body as we draw the knees in towards the chest. Keeping the legs wrapped like this, hook your left elbow on top of your right elbow for Bakasana, eagle arms. So taking a breath in, exhale, curl your head up, crunching your knees and elbows together. Inhale, we open knees and elbows apart, and exhale, round to crunch up. Inhale as we open, exhale to crunch. And one more time, inhale and exhale, round up, feeling nice and round through the upper body and compact into the legs. Slowly we release the arms, rest your head back down, straighten the legs up towards the ceiling, and then change the hook of the legs with your left thigh wrapped on top, taking hold of the shins or ankles or heels as we draw the feet towards the sides. Connecting with your breath here as we just find that stretch into the hips. Keeping the legs wrapped, Garudasana, eagle arms, hook your right elbow on top. Wrap palms together. Take a breath in and exhale, curl your head up to crunch your knees and elbows together. Inhale as you open that out and exhale, round to crunch. Inhale to open, exhale, we rounding up, and one more time, inhale, opening and crunching up. Release the head and arms, straighten the legs up towards the ceiling. Now bring the legs into a diamond shape with your big toes together and knees opened out. Reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in and exhale. Curl your head up to crunch your knees towards your upper arms. Feel the rounding up through your spine, the rounding between your shoulder blades, and push through your palms, nice and active through your arms. Keep your right knee hooked as you extend your left leg away, and then bring it back in. And change, keep your left knee hooked, send your right leg out. Bring it all the way back in, feeling nice and round into this lying down crow position, really feeling the hook of your knees on your upper arms. And then releasing the head back, hugging the knees to the chest and just rolling your head from side to side to side. We're rolling up to sitting, so holding the back of the legs as you roll on up. Bring the soles of your feet together into butterfly pose. Lengthen up nice and tall. And then exhale to round forwards into your butterfly, Bakasana. Slowly ease back up to sitting, extending the left leg out in front. Bring the right foot in a little bit closer and forward fold over the left leg. Allowing for that gentle rounding through your spine as we soften forwards here. Inhale as we reach the arms up. Place your right hand behind you and push up onto the right knee. Lift up through the hips, lift through the chest, and then ground back to the mat. Bringing the soles of the feet back to butterfly and rounding forwards over the legs. Rolling back up to sitting, this time extending your right leg forwards, bringing the left foot up and folding forwards into our one-legged forward fold. Rounding through the spine as we release down and breathe here. Inhale to reach the arms up, placing the left hand behind your back and sweeping up onto the left knees. We lift through the hips and through the chest. And then lower the hips back to the mat, back into your butterfly pose. Softening forwards here one more time. Rolling on up and bringing the knees together. Sitting back on the sit bones and taking hold of the back of the legs. We floating the shins up to find our seated boat pose. You can keep the knees bent, or if you like, straighten out through the legs. Maybe you want to float your hands forwards on either side to find your balance. Then we bend the knees again into that diamond shape and round through the spine, feeling the push into the hands, the knees connecting to the upper arms, and then lengthen out back into boat and round forward, seated crow. Lengthen out for boat and round, seated crow. From here, we cross the ankles, roll over the feet onto all fours and walk the knees back. With your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, coming onto all fours. We round into a cat stretch, pushing into the hands, tucking the tailbone down, really feeling that rounding across the upper back. Uncurl through the spine, move into cow, lifting your chest, arching the back. Nice big breath in here. And again, rounding into cat, pushing into the hands. Uncurl, moving into cow, lifting the chest. And one more time as we round into cat, we're going to hold it there now. Keep pushing into the hands, rounding through the upper back, and then look forwards and lean forwards over your wrists. Slowly rock back and uncurl back into a neutral position. Extend the right leg straight back behind you. And exhale round to hook your right knee to your right upper arm, creating a shelf for your knee to hook onto. Inhale, extend that leg back. And again, exhale, hook, knee to upper arm. Inhale to send it back. One more time, hook, knee to upper arm, hold it there. Now look forward and lean a little forwards. Taking a big step forwards with that right foot, come into lizard pose. Bringing your hands forwards, and in your lizard, squeeze your right knee into your upper arm. Now tuck the back toe, straighten your back knee, step your left foot forwards into a wide Malasana squat, dropping down through the hips. With your hands in prayer, find a little opening as you press your knees and thighs out. Ground through the hands, step the right foot back, lower the knee to the ground. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and then extend your left leg back behind you to repeat on the other side. Hook left knee to left upper arm, find that shelf. Inhale to take it back. Exhale to hook. Inhale, kick back. One more time, knee to the upper arm, hold it there, look forwards and lean forwards. Big step forwards with the left foot into your lizard. Bringing the hands through, squeezing the left knee to the left upper arm. Feeling that connection of your knee and your arm together. Now tuck in the back toe, straighten the back knee, big step forwards, wide Malasana squat. Dropping down through the hips. Pushing the knees nice and open. From here, we rise up to standing and pivot on the feet to face the back of the mat. The thighs cross over. We bend the knees and airplane the arms back for a curtsy squat. Inhale, swivel back to facing the front of the mat, arms overhead, and then pivoting to the left and curtsy squats. Rise back up to face the front of the mat, join your feet together in Tadasana, and ground your arms down to your sides. Starting in Utkatasana, chair pose, bend the knees, brush fingertips across the mat, rise the arms up into chair, sit nice and low. Continue to lower down into Malasana with feet together, knees open, hands to the chest. Ground the hands. Take a little jump back or continue to step if that's better into plank. Strong hold in your plank. And then move the hips up and back. Downward dog. Take a few moments just to feel into that downward dog. Rise your right leg up for three-legged dog and rock forwards to hook right knee to right upper arm. Find that shelf. Inhale, kick it back. And again, right knee to right upper arm, hook. Inhale, send it back. One more time, knee to the upper arm, hold it there, look forwards. Can you lean a little forwards? Kick back, three-legged dog, and then back into downward dog. Taking a few breaths here. Then the left leg rises up, three-legged dog, and we hook knee to upper arm. Inhale, send it back. Exhale to hook. Inhale, reach to kick back one more time. Hook knee to upper arm, hold it there, look forward, little lean forwards. Strong push back, kick the left leg back, and ground back to downward dog. Gaze to the front of the mat. Walk, step, or jump your feet forwards. Malasana squat, opening the knees. Hands to prayer, round forwards. Push heels to the mat. chair pose. Rise up to standing high mountain and then ground in Tadasana. Taking a few moments here to connect back to your breath. And we go, bending the knees for Bakasana chair. Squat all the way down into your Malasana, rounding forwards. Ground through the hands, little jump back into plank. Hips up, downward dog. Right leg rises up, three-legged dog. Step your right foot forwards between the hands. Turn to the side of the mat into Skandasana. Pushing the right knee open, turning the left toes out, sinking down into the legs. Then shift your weight into your left foot, find Skandasana towards the back edge of the mat. Then turn to face the back of the mat and step back into downward dog. Breathe here in your down dog. Left leg rises up. Three-legged dog, step forwards between the hands. And again, turn to the side. Skandasana. Shifting over towards your right foot, Skandasana, back to the front of the mat. And then turning to face forwards, round your hands, downward dog. Looking forwards, little jump forwards, nice and low, Malasana. Rising through into your chair pose. Up to standing high mountain. And releasing the arms down to your sides. Coming back to your breath. We're moving into our moon salutation now. So inhale, take your arms up. Interlace your fingers and point your pointer finger up. With your arms overhead, take a little side bend to the right. And back up. Side bend to the left. Rising on up, and with your left foot, step wide to come into goddess pose. Pressing the knees and thighs open, cactusing your arms. Reach up for star, turn your feet parallel, and slowly move down into your wide-legged forward fold. With your hands underneath your shoulders, push into your hands and look forwards and feel that leaning forwards onto your hands. And then slowly rock back. Turn the right foot up for triangle, bringing the right hand to the right shin, reaching your left arm up towards the ceiling, leaning the head back in your triangle pose. Then turn to forward fold into pyramid, turning onto the ball of your back foot and releasing down. Bend the knees, ground your back knee down, Anjaneyasana, crescent moon, rising your arms up. We look forward, step forwards into Malasana with feet together. Open the knees, and this time see if you can round a little lower, bringing your elbows towards the ground. Feeling a little bit more round, a little more compact. Ease on up, and then step your left foot back. Turn to Skandasana. Sink a little lower in those Skandasanas now. And Skandasana over towards your left side. Facing the back of the mat, Anjaneyasana, ground the back knee, rise arms up. Ground the hands, straighten the legs, pyramid pose. Ground your back foot, triangle, left hand, left shin, leaning back and opening through the chest. Rise on up for goddess pose, pressing the knees and thighs out, lifting through the chest. And we step to the back of the mat, drawing the feet together, arms rise up. And then ground here in Tadasana. We moon salutation to bring us back. So inhale, the arms rise. Interlace the fingers, point the pointed finger up. Side bend to the left. Rise up and side bend to the right. And up, step wide into goddess. Cactus the arms, lift through the chest. Reach up for star and forward fold all the way down. Hands under the shoulders, push into the hands, look forwards, lean forwards. And slowly rock back. Triangle to the left foot turns out. Right arm reaches up. Open up through your chest. Turn to fold over your left leg in your pyramid pose, turning onto the ball of the back foot. Bending the knees, Anjaneyasana, reach arms up. And then look forward, step forwards, Malasana, feet together, round down nice and low. See if you can bring your elbows a little closer to the mat. See how round you can get through your upper body. And then we're coming up, step back with the right foot, turn to the side, Skandasana, getting a little deeper. Skandasana over to the right, nice and low. Facing the front of the mat, Anjaneyasana, ground the back knee, reach arms up. And then straighten the legs, forward fold, pyramid. Into your triangle, right hand, right shin, open it up. Rise up to standing goddess pose, pressing the knees and thighs out wide. Step back to the front of your mat, reach arms high. And ground back to Tadasana. So now we're ready to enter our peak pose. And if you have a block handy, you can grab hold of a block. Move back a little bit on your mat so you have some space in front of you. If you're working with the block, you're going to stand on the block on the balls of your feet. And whether you're going with the block or not, we're going to bend down, Utkatasana chair, and lower all the way down into your Malasana squat. Good. From your Malasana, ground your hands shoulder distance apart and round forwards like you're trying to get your elbows to the mat again. Stay around and drag your hands back so they really wedge underneath your legs. Rise up onto your balls of your feet and hook your knees up a little bit higher so you really feel like you've got that shelf. Then from here, you're going to look forwards in front of you. Shift your weight forwards into your hands and just start slow. Maybe just lifting one foot up, maybe the other foot, and just feeling that leaning forwards into your hands. And if that's feeling good, keep looking forwards, leaning forwards, and maybe floating both feet up. Big toes touch, heels draw up towards the hips. Play with that a few times if you like. When you're ready, back into your Malasana. Hands to pray. Rise on up. And then ground back into Tadasana. If the block is working well for you, you can continue to use the block, or maybe you want to try again without the block. Let's give it another bash. We bend the knees into chair pose. Squat all the way down. Place your hands shoulder distance apart on the mat. Drop your elbows towards the ground to get nice and round and compact. Then drag your hands in towards you so they feel wedged underneath your knees. Wiggle your knees up a little higher. Look forwards, lean forwards, float feet up. Play with that a few times. You can either step or jump back into your plank from there and move hips back into downward dog. Look forwards, jump forwards, round forwards, little malasana. If you would like one more go, place the hands, hook the knees, look forwards, lean forwards, float. Ground back into your malasana, rise up through chair, arms reach up. And then release, Tadasana, and just soften out those shoulders and arms. Last time we move through chair and down into Malasana. This time just sit back, bring your legs into an easy cross-legged position, and just take a moment to sit up nice and tall. Place your hands behind your back. On your fingertips, push off your hands, roll your shoulders back and lift your chest. Feeling that nice opening in the front of your body after all that rounding forwards. Then take your left hand over to your right knee, lengthen tall, and exhale, twist towards the right. Go on lengthening upwards as you spiral around. Slowly release, unwind, taking both hands back again. Lift your chest, roll the shoulders back, open across your collarbones. Right hand goes over to the left knee now. We announce to sit tall. And exhale, twisting around. Slowly release. Come back to center and cross the legs. Shuffle forwards on your mat if you need to. And recline down onto your back. Bending the knees. Placing the feet hip distance apart. Lift your hips up into bridge. Tucking the shoulders underneath you and interlacing your fingers. Push into the feet, lift through your hips, lift through your chest. Take one more nice deep breath in here. And then gently release the hands and tuck the shoulders and gently release back into the ground. With the arms open wide, gently windscreen wiper the knees side to side as we gently unwind. And then straightening the legs down along the mat, finding a comfortable position to lie in for your final relaxation, either with your hands on your belly or arms down to your sides. Take a few moments to check you feel totally comfortable here. Then turn your focus inwards. Connecting back to your breath. taking this time to allow yourself to completely relax and let go. And staying here in Shavasana for as long as you need today.